Welcome back to Valheim. My name is Nilaus, and today I have an interesting guide for you. And it's going to be about the third boss in Valheim. It's BONEMASS, and I'm going to show you exactly how to prepare for it, how to find, how to summon, the gear you needed. I recommend the setting up of the fight, the actual fight itself, and also after the fight and what we're going to do from here. So, as you can see, if you've been watching some of my other Valheim videos, I have moved in. This is my loot room. As you can see here, I'm sitting here counting my money. And I've just made a little bit of a decoration here. And I'm going to sneak around. Let's put the UI up as well. So this is where I store all of my good things. And here we have my throne room. And also here we have our portal room that links to every weird place of the world. Let's get started on talking a bit about BONEMASS. BONEMASS is the third boss of the game, and I think a lot of people have said to me before fighting him, like, oh, he's really tough, and I really over prepared. So now I'm going to show you how to over prepare, and then it'll be a super easy fight. So let's go in. The first thing we want to do is, how do we find BONEMASS? You can only get you have to find BONEMASS in order to find BONEMASS, you have to go to a crypt. So let's head on over to a crypt and find the location, or find the thing that shows us where BONEMASS is. So here we have a crypt. Let's not kick down. Shoot, I forgot the swamp key. Take two. So here we have a crypt, and we go in. And I'm gonna clear my way until I hopefully find the stuff we're looking for. Gear up, start smacking. So here it is. This is the location we were looking for. This is the second crypt I made, but we found it. And it says map location already found because we already found it. We've got close to it. So this is very far away from everything, and it's quite likely that it's very far away from wherever you are. I am currently up here, and the closest one was down there. There's another one over there for some reason, but that it'll show you the closest one. And now that we know, we can just head on back to the base and start preparing for the boss fight. What you need as is you're also going to need 10 withered bones, so that should be pretty simple to get, because by the time you got the iron gear you need, you will also have collected way too many of those withered bones anyway. Now that we've found BONEMASS and we know how to summon BONEMASS, then the next challenge is getting there. That's going to involve you jumping on a ship and sailing a very long way. I thought from my base here I could just sail straight over, but alas, there was a little bit of a continent in the way. Yeah, so that took a while, and I'll spare you the details. So what I would recommend is that when you go out these kind of things, you always bring enough materials to set up a portal, so that when you get there, before you start going into anything dangerous, you set up a portal as the first thing you want to do. So let's talk a bit about the gear you want to prepare for when you go in here. So the very first thing, it's a bit gloomy in here. Let's light a bit of fire. I know I have a few torches, additional torches. There we go. We need to upgrade this. Anyway, so gear. I would recommend the very minimum is the maximum upgraded iron mace and the maximum upgraded shield, because that's the way I'm going to do it. You don't care about the bow at this case. You're not going to use that. Some people would argue that you need a stag hammer, the big two-handed hammer, or the one that you can get from a Draugr trophy and something else. But I definitely think that is overkill, and I'm going to show you. But this is the main thing. I would also recommend having the iron set, because, well, it is the iron zone, so get the iron set. If you can't, well, you're just going to take a bit more damage and be a bit more careful. I have everything fully upgraded to the part that I can, given that I only have iron available. Then when it comes to food, I am again also using what we can from the swamp. I'm really heavily relying on these things. The turnips and blood bags gives us black soup. The turnips plus something else. Oh, plus a boar meat gives us turnip stew. Black soup, turnip stew, and the sausages from the Draugr, we got tons of those, so plenty of that, together with, what was the other thing that is needed for the sausage? Also boar meat, that's the one that's also, so boar meat is kind of necessary for this. And I would recommend 2 health food and 1 stamina food, then because the stagger mechanic is based on your total health, it gives you 140, and that's pretty good for where we are right now at this tech level. Let me make sure that I don't have anything else in my inventory. You will, on top of that, need 2 things. That will be in my opinion at least, poison resistance meat. No, that's not in my opinion. You absolutely must have poison resistance meat. Don't go there without it. It's not a good idea. I would also say get some medium healing meat, because you might want to get that in. Might want to use it if you are in a pinch. Then get that. But aside from this, it's going to be a mace and shield. The bone mass is susceptible to bludgeoning weapons, so get the mace and make sure that you have leveled that on up. Aside from this, well, I think that's basically what we need to get into the fight. And what I would then do is, in this case, well, sure that you're fully rested. We are at nighttime, and I don't want to go into the swamp at nighttime, because then we can suddenly get wraith and that kind of thing. So we're going to sleep, and then we are going to take a portal to the zone. It is now morning, and we are well rested, and we are ready to head out. Before we're heading out, make sure that you bring the hoe to the location, and bring also the withered bone as well. Iron arrows, I'm not going to use it, but we are going to use the hoe to level the ground. Actually, I'm going to do that one, so don't accidentally go out. And then I have one that's... It took a while to get there, but it is now there, and we have it available. We can jump through, and then we'll be very close to the bone mass fight. Don't be too close, because if you die, you don't want to just drop in right in the middle of the fight. We are here. There's a few crypts out there, and I see I have a friend down there. Have you seen me? Nope, you have not seen me. Yeah, iron arrows are not bad. And you know what? I'll pop... No, I won't pop any of these yet, because I'm gonna wait. Okay, so it's a bit gloomy. We want to get as much daylight as possible before the fight. We want to get over here. We want to level the thing. This is the location we have to fight the bone mass at. So look at the area around, and just see if there's some things you'd think you'd like to level up. Also, probably a good idea to see if there are leeches in the water, other things like that blob there. Oh, damn it. It jumped. Okay, so I'm gonna have to do that, because I don't really want to fight these without being ready. There we go. Get the ooze. And basically, we can now go there. You can try to raise the terrain. You don't have to raise it all the way up, but if you go down there and suddenly start swimming and lose your equipment, that's the reason why you want to just raise the terrain just a bit. We have circling cores over there, or circling thingies. I also see someone over here who wants to join. Did we get it? Oh, it's a leech. Can't take that, right? Can't shoot leeches from... Nah. It's probably fine. I'm not going to be using that much space for this. I think we are kind of ready. Just level up as much as we can here around... Oh, an ooze. We don't want to take that. Plop. Cool. I think we're ready. Let's see. We have food up for a while. We'll pop that one up. And okay, so food is ready. We have our potion for another 9 minutes. Should be good. We've somewhat cleared the area around here. Otherwise, we'll just take it as it comes. And then I think we're ready to activate the fight. Being wet sucks, but it's raining, so... Oh well. We could wait until it's not raining, but at this point, I spent so much time on going back and forth and setting everything up. I'm just checking. Just checking. I don't see anything. Let's go. Well, let's go with that one. Use withered bone with that one. Alright. Shield and bone. The bone mass has a number of attacks. It looks way more scary than it actually is. Here we go. So it's all about parrying the swing coming from the left, his right hand swing, and then when he does the massive attack, then you just well under that. What? Where are you going? Okay, that one. Spew, since you're protected, you're not really gonna take any damage. Oh crap. Yeah, the blobs, you really want to take those out immediately. And then, right as I come there, parry, whack, whack, whack. Get recovery. Come on. Parry, whack, whack, whack. Come on. I'll take one more. Boom. Boom. 2, 3. And then at this point, as long as we have... Oh. Okay, that's the problem here. You have to wait until his... Can we just get a bit out of this? Yes, come on, get out of there. Get out of there. We want to be able to see the fight. You know what? I'd even do that one. There we go. That was exclusively for the YouTube thumbnail. There. Alright, let's fight. Whack. And this is just spewing, so this is not dangerous. Look at that. We take 0.7 damage. Parry. 1, 2, 3. And wait. Skip. Parry. 1, 2, 3. You can probably get one more. Come on. Parry. 1, 2, 3. Let's go with a 4. And wait. Just recovering. Parry. 1, 2, 3. And then he's spewing, which is useless and not dangerous. And then we wait until he comes. There is a swing. 1, 2, 3. Let's go with a 4. And then wait for the next. Okay, we got that. Parry. There we go. It is very, very much not a dangerous fight. It is extremely... You just need to be able to parry. If you parry, then go 3 or 4 whacks. When he does the spewing thing, you just wail on him. And we got a wishbone and we got a trophy. The wishbone, this is where Hugin comes in and says the wishbone is something, it uses the belt slot. That is super annoying. But it will reveal a hidden treasure and silver. Which is nice because you're going to need silver. And the trophy up here, we can go back and see what the trophy is. Oh, this is just some text here. Cook the remains. Oh, this is the guide for how to get it. Cool. That was pretty good. Let's run on back. As you can see, we did not really get any danger here. The only point I get, it was a bit dangerous, was when I decided I wanted to remove the overlay so that I could... Oh, it's the wrong one. So that I could get a nice picture for the YouTube thumbnail. I think I got a good one. Otherwise, I have to do the fight one more time just for the thumbnail. That's how it works. But as you can see, I think it's... Yeah. I don't know why this would be like classified as difficult. Parry the incoming attacks. Right after it spews, it will do a parryable attack. So just be ready for that as it stops spewing. But that means we are now ready for the next part. We're gonna go through the portal, through the next portal, back to our old base, and run on over to... Oh, right. Another thing might be, if you really want to, you could also use the Eikthyr, just to make sure that you can run a bit more smoothly and not use as much stamina. It wasn't really necessary. We are going to go here. This is my old base, and we are, well, at this point I might as well use the Eikthyr power before going over and putting the bone mass structure over at this location. So that is the third boss done, and I hope that it was a useful guide. If it was a useful guide, you know what to do. Hit the like button and leave it some comments about if you have other ways of doing this, other tips and tricks. I don't think it's particularly needed. Okay, so you can see here, this is the power, resistance versus physical damage, damage modifier, resistance to blunt, slashing, and pierce. I think that's a pretty good power. And now we are actually ready for... I think it's a good power for boss fights, and that's it. So if you have a boss fight coming up, then it's pretty damn good. The only thing remaining is going back to our... is killing the boss one more time, and then using his head to mount in our trophy room. That is the only thing we are missing, so let me just do that, and then we'll be... Here we are. Hanging BONEMASS up there. He is now... yeah, it's a nice trophy. And we have... killed one more boss. Oh, that just looks stupid with these up here. So let's go sit down. Oh, that's funny how it works like that. There. All right. Ah, man. There we go. That is how we're going to wrap up. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. Now we're ready to head into the mountains with a full iron set, full iron upgrades, everything ready. We have our mansion being built. Maybe we'll do some expansion of the castle before going into the mountains, but at this point, well, mountains are the next zone. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you guys next time. Until then, take care, and of course, stay effective.